Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our sacred space for healing, alignment, and inner transformation. So, welcome if you join us live or if you watch it, the recordings later. Okay, let's start relaxing because I'm feeling a bit tense. I'm, grasping for words, so let's relax. There's no need to be tense just because it's a live transmission. So if you don't know me yet, so my name is Marcelo. People call me Marcelo Teacher because I used to be a teacher in my country. I'm from Brazil. I used to be a teacher and I love teaching. I still teach people. But anyway, so call me Marcelo or Marcelo Teacher. You decide. It's up to you. All right? So we are gathering here tonight, okay, under the rising energy of the moon. The moon at the moment is in Scorpio and still rising. Okay, so we're gonna do some meditation using the energy of the moon. So we're gonna have some news, astrological news, because I work with astrology as well, and I'm a Reiki master. I work with the dowsing table. Yeah, so I do a little bit of everything. I love working with meditation. Okay, so you're more than welcome in the sacred space. All right, so today the moon is still rising and it's in Scorpio at the moment, but the full moon will bloom tomorrow morning, okay, and it's gonna be in Sagittarius. And so we are right at the peak, like we moving from the rising moon going to the full moon. So, and the rise peak at the moment, the energy is building up for what? For emotional and energetic, okay? Build up, so it's building up. So yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of emotional, okay, and energetic energy around from tomorrow. So, and because of that makes this moment powerful for reflection, for releasing. Okay, you need to release anything that doesn't belong to you anymore, so you can do that. And it's a moment for us to reflect and get really honest with ourselves. Okay, so it's a moment for you to reflect, release, and be honest with you. Like, let go of things that doesn't serve you anymore. That's not, that's feel like, I don't like it anymore. So let go, okay? So tonight's live meeting is all about tuning into the intensity of this energy that's coming from the full moon. So we're passing from the rising moon to the full moon. So we're gonna use this energy as a mirror, okay? And gently we're gonna be shifting into clarity and empowerment through some guided meditation as well. We're gonna do a meditation at the very end, okay? But before we begin the meditation, okay, so let's take a moment to tune in into the cosmic weather, okay? The astrology that's shaping our emotion and energies this week, okay? Because right now we are under the Scorpio moon, as I said, and just a few hours before the full moon in Sagittarius. So the full moon, I'm in the UK, by the way. I'm Brazilian, but I'm not in Brazil. I'm in the UK, okay? So in the UK, it's going to be if I'm not wrong, 8 a.m., 8:44 a.m. tomorrow is a full moon starting, the energy vibrating everywhere, okay? And so Scorpio, because we're still under the influence of Scorpio. So Scorpio brings emotional depth, intensity, and a strong urge to transform. So because we're still under its influence, we may feel more sensitive, maybe a little moody sometimes, or guarded. You know, you build up some walls and for people not careful around us, we may like just storm, people snap, okay? So be careful, because we still have until 8 a.m. tomorrow to change the energy. So don't snap at people, don't yell, don't lose your grip of your control, okay? So get grip of yourself as a hold your horses, okay? But the good thing about this energy at the moment, because it's very deeply intuitive, at the same time you want to pull your hair out, you know, and scream at people asking too much, we like, you know, very, but the energy brings like deeply intuitiveness. Can you say intuitiveness? I don't know if that's a word, but you get very intuitive, okay? And Jupiter as well just entered Cancer at the moment. So you know, so the sign of Cancer. So Jupiter, the planet, has just entered Cancer. So it brings as well some expanding, you know, everything that connects to like home, emotional safety, and so Jupiter in Cancer make our soul start longing, you know, for deep connection. So you're gonna start feeling more now that Jupiter is in Cancer, because Cancer is emotion. It's like the moon. So Cancer brings the emotional side, the feminine side out of us. So it's gonna bring, like, your soul is gonna start longing for that deep connection. So you may feel like a strong pull inwards, like inside. So you're gonna have more time like to reflect, maybe do some meditation. So it's a moment that your soul is gonna invite you to look more inside, okay? Leave the external alone for a little bit. So now, look after yourself, go inside, listen to your heart, listen to your guts, okay? And you're gonna, maybe it's gonna bring some, you're gonna feel like you need to protect that kind of desire to protect your peace, you know. So you want to be centered, you want to protect your peace. I don't know, you're gonna, you know, like what I feel about the moment, like, because Cancer is very emotional, very intuitive, you're gonna feel that deep necessity. That's the word I was looking for. A necessity, a desire to reconnect with your roots, your emotional truth. So take this moment, okay, to start listening more. So go inside, be silent, listen, and let your emotional truth comes out, okay? And another thing we cannot forget as well, that the sun at the moment is in Gemini, okay? So our sun is in Gemini. And the sun in Gemini invites us to express ourselves, to have like honest conversations and learn through curiosity. Okay, so this, because Gemini is this, you know, curiosity is that, yeah. So, and with the influence of the sun, you know, oh my God, that's why we all over the place, to be honest, at the moment. The energies are all, yeah, at the moment there's a lot going on, okay? So we have like a mixture of like air, water, fire, energy, all the signs, each one, Sagittarius, Scorpio, now Gemini, so have water, air, fire, and they stirring, you know, something very real inside our heart. So it's bringing this emotional storm, okay? So tonight we're going to work with all that. Scorpio's emotional truth, Sagittarius vision, Cancer, which brings nurturing, you know, the feminine. So nurturing visions and wisdom. So, and we're going to align everything with our future self, and we're going to, like a snake, we're going to shed some old skin, thing that is not coming, you know, it doesn't serve us anymore. All right, so I think that's a bit clear. Okay, now I have in front of me here my computer. Okay, I'll see you with me. So I'm gonna read for you guys our Astro news. So I made like some notes for every single day of the week from tomorrow, okay, from Wednesday until next Tuesday, when we're gonna meet here again live. Okay, so if you've found me on a replay here, you're watching after finish, so every Tuesday 8 p.m. UK time, if you want to join live. So we always have this conversation, then I do the news, the insights for the week. Okay, I call the Astro news, that's how I call it. My Astro news of everything astrologically. The most important things I think will help you to navigate the week better. And then we end with a meditation. Usually do some meditation. During the meditation I send some Reiki energy as well, as I'm a Reiki master, so I do a transmission of energy as well, Reiki energy, to help. And so during the meditation, always close your eyes, and if you're feeling any discomfort in your body, anything that needs healing, just guide the energy, just ask, just say silently, I receive the Reiki energy, and I guide the energy to my shoulder, to wherever, if you're feeling any pain. So guide the energy. The energy is very clever and follows, okay, what you say. But anyway, so let's start. So now I'm going to read the news here, the Astro news. So let's get started Wednesday, which is tomorrow, 11th of June, okay, June the 11th. So we have full moon Sagittarius tomorrow. So it brings culmination and illumination, highlighting what is ripened since the new moon on the 27th of May. Okay, so we start on the 27th of May, new moon, so that's when you send your wishes, and now it's ripening, it's ready to be harvested. So the full moon brings that closure, you know, so good things coming if you had some wishes in the new moon. So now it's time to receive wherever you wished. Okay, with the moon in Sagittarius, the sign of expansion, because that's Sagittarius, expansions, freedom and truth, ruled by Jupiter. Okay, so we can expect during this time like powerful clarity about our path and our beliefs. It's the moment when things you've planted comes to harvest, and emotional bright light moment. So because of Cancer and everything that's going on at the moment, it's going to be very emotional bright light moment. Okay, so take advantage of that. This moment is about growth, learning and adventure. If something feels off, okay, so start listening to your intuition. Something feels off, now is the time to notice what's off and shift. Okay, throw away, doesn't serve you anymore, shift. Okay, change it. Okay, I put some tips here, things you can do tomorrow. So write down your dreams, create a vision board, or meditate on what you see in your dreams. So start, when you're doing some meditation, start asking yourself, what does that dream mean? What's the meaning? Okay, so create a vision board if you want, or just meditate on whatever you dream of. Okay. And another thing I put here, move your body. It's time to move your body because Sagittarius rules the hips and thighs in your body. So go for a run, bike ride, or even a leg workout at the gym. So all of this, so Sagittarius is bring like the energies in that area, in your hips and your thighs. So it's a very good moment to put them into use. Okay, there's a blessing energy around those parts of the body from tomorrow. Okay, now let go. Another thing I put here, let go of what's no longer serving you. So time for fresh start. It's a very good time tomorrow as well to begin a 12-month dream mapping. Okay, so if you want to do 12-month dream mapping, so start writing down like in a diary by your dreams. So map your dreams, see what they're telling you, because they may be speaking to you, bring something from your higher self. Okay, so do some mapping, so throughout the year, 12 months, okay, and see what happens. So start that cycle from tomorrow. Okay, and then it leads us to Thursday, the 12th of June, and I put here Thursday. So the moon will be in Capricorn, so which Capricorn means what? Your energy will be grounded and responsible. So Capricorn is very grounded, it's earth sign, so it's very grounded and brings responsibility, forming a sextile, okay? So a moon in Capricorn forms a sextile with Venus in Taurus. Gosh, what's going on with my English? Okay, breathe. Taurus. Okay, so I have a sextile between moon in Capricorn and Venus in Taurus. Okay, and so sextile means it's a helping angle between both the moon in Capricorn and Venus in Taurus. And remember, Venus is what? Venus is the love, okay, planet, is the love goddess, okay, Venus. So talks about value we give to love and to comfort, okay. So we have Capricorn, that grounded earth energy, so you're very grounded, very responsible, and at the same time we have the influence of Venus bringing love and comfort, and they doing a sextile angle, which is a helpful angle, so they're not fighting, they communicating in a friendly way. So both energies are talking in a friendly way and helping you. They both guiding you to a positive situation, so take advantage. That's on Thursday this week, the 12th of June. Okay, so it's a great day to balance love with practicality. Plan a date or a dinner, okay? Opt for a place that's both cozy and confident. Okay, handle tasks that need a sweet but steady touch. I put an example here, like sending a love message, okay, or a formal email. So that's a very good time to do that, because the energy helps, like your communication and everything flows better. Okay. Best timing on Thursday would be in the morning around 11 a.m. UK time. That's a very good time. That around that time on Thursday there'll be a lot of harmony and ease. So the energy is going to bring harmony and ease. So take advantage. All right. So then we go to, then I make it like a condensed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because there was no much going on the 3 days in separate, so I put them together, okay, and I bring the most important. So from Friday to Sunday, okay, so from the 13th of June to the 15th of June, okay. So what happens on these 3 days? So Mars squares Uranus, okay. So you can have sudden impatience or need for control, so be careful, okay. So a very sudden impatience, like everything is going to be irritating you, or a need for control of all the situation around you. So be careful. Jupiter squares Saturn, so can bring tension between expansion, which is Jupiter. Okay, so Jupiter brings expansion, but Saturn brings structure. So there'll be like a fight between expansion and keeping structure at the same time. So it's gonna be like things are gonna be all over the place. Just be careful. Okay, the weekend may feel chaotic, complex, or intense, like being pushed out of your comfort zone. So everything's gonna be around you, trying to make you lose your head, like start pulling your head. So you wanna scream, fight, lose control. So be careful. The weekend, the energy is going to be all over the place. So what do I advise for these 3 days? So have more patience with yourself and with the other people. Okay, so yourself and others. Avoid big moves, so like signing contracts or buying an investment. So avoid, because it's not a very good time for that. Okay, not ideal until Sunday in the afternoon. After, when we reach the afternoon on Sunday, then the energy start being more back to normal. Okay, not all over the place. Okay, use tension as fuel. Okay, for creative breakthroughs or emotional reset. So use this moment, okay, to some breakthroughs. So let the ideas come through. Pay attention what your thoughts, or do an emotional reset. So take time off, a me time, do some meditation. So stay away from people so you don't fight, you don't lose your temper. All right, so just be careful. Okay, navigate family or group conversations wisely. Ask questions and choose understanding instead of fighting or arguing. All right, be careful. Okay, then we come to Monday, 16th of June. Okay, so Monday, Jupiter, which is expansion, luck, okay, so brings luck as well, finally moves from curious Gemini. Okay, Gemini is a curiosity, is your brain don't stop 1 second, it's like, okay, and going to the nurturing Cancer, so the feminine energy, the nurturing, the grounding, the emotional. So Jupiter leaves Gemini, leave the craziness of Gemini and go into the nurturing Cancer. So shift from thinking and networking towards now we live in the networking and the thinking, like your brain thinking non-stop. We're going towards now feelings, home, family, intuition. So that's where we're going from Monday. Okay, it adds emotional balance to the fast-paced year. So it's going to bring some balance, because the year is very everything, the craziness going around the world. So it's going to bring some, more steady pace to this craziness around the world. Okay, now I put some things here so for you to do on Monday. There's just some tips. So listen to your heart. I'm not copying Roxette. I'm saying listen to your heart when he's calling for you. No, okay, I didn't copy from them, but listen to your heart. Ask what feels nourishing at the moment to me. So listen, what's nourishing me? What is going to indulge me? What brings like good moments? What's going to nourishing me? Ask yourself and listen. Ask and wait for the answer. Listen to your heart. Do something cozy. Cook. If you like cooking, snuggle. If you want to snuggle with loved ones. If you don't have a loved one to snuggle with, if you have a pet, good moment Monday to snuggle with your pets. Okay, care for your home, do some cleaning, arrange, invite comfort, organize. Okay, that's a very good moment as well. And then last, to close the week, Tuesday. So next Tuesday we start live here again, and I'll bring more news for the next week. So Tuesday, 17th of June, okay, so the action planet, which is Mars, enters in Virgo, okay, which is logic and precision. So Mars, action, war, fight, is the god of the craziness. Go to Virgo, which is logic, precision, okay, so it's a powerful new cycle starting. Energy shifts from drama, okay, to strategy. Instead of bold, impulsive action, which is Mars, okay, we now stop and we plan. So we have more, because Virgo bring what? Logic, precision. So we stop, we plan, okay. So it's a good moment for you to create lists, routines, systems, whether for your health, for work, or for daily tasks. Avoid overthinking. Use your strategy to start, not to stall, okay? Not to be delaying. So to start. So focus, what can I start? And put in motion and go through with your plans, okay? Take imperfection action. Even small steps add up, okay? So I put here, take imperfect actions, like don't wait for everything to be ready. We're never going to be ready for anything. So start doing something. When you start one step at a time, in time you manage to put things in place where they should be. So even when you don't have everything worked out yet, it's not worked out, I still need to do here, I didn't prepare now. Give the first step, start, okay? Don't worry about perfection, okay? It's a time to start, and then things fall in place. All right, and now for us to close before we go to our meditation, I put here weekly theme for is the title of our live today, which is illumination and courage. Okay, so illumination, I put here, my light is the voice of the divine. So my light, my energy is the voice of the divine. It aligns perfectly with the full moon energy starting tomorrow. So it's time for illumination, for your energy, your light, to bring out what your higher self wants, what the divine wants. So listen more to your voice, to your inner voice, to your illumination, okay? Each day offers clarity. Now is the time to remove masks, to reveal your truth and shine. So take advantage starting tomorrow. I brought a mantra as well. So I brought the mantra is, my light is the voice of the divine. So always repeat to yourself this week, my light is the voice of the divine. That's so beautiful. So growth often brings challenges. Real expansion demands courage, especially this week. Trust your inner voice, embrace change, and let your light lead. Okay, and now we're gonna go for our meditation. So I'm gonna put some music in the background. So let me start the music. 1 second. Put some sound. Oh, that's nice. Now I invite you to get comfortable. Make sure you're somewhere quiet, where you won't be disturbed. You can sit or you can lie down, you decide. Just allow your body to feel supported, okay? So this is your time to breathe, Time to drop into your body and to reconnect with the version of you that's ready to grow, to trust, and to rise. So let's begin our guided meditation. All right. So I invite you now to close your eyes. Just close your eyes and let the music bring you to the now moment. Okay? So remember, first of all, we are still under the rising moon energy, okay? But we are already receiving some influence of the full moon that starts tomorrow morning in Sagittarius. So, and the full moon is a moon of truth, of expansion, of illumination. And we are also being touched by Jupiter's shift into the emotional waters of Cancer. Alright? So that means that tonight is not just about seeing clearly, but feeling deeply. It's about expanding from inside out. So I hope you're seated comfortably now, okay? Feel your feet on the ground if you're standing or sitting down on a chair. So feel your feet grounded, okay? Or your legs and your whole body grounded if you're lying down, okay? Allow your whole body now to soften, okay? So let your body soften. Begin by breathing in very deeply through your nose. And sighing out through the mouth. Say, again, breathe in. And exhale gently. One more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Okay. Feel your body settle. You are safe here. You are held in this space of love, expansion, and transformation. I invite you now to place your hand over your heart. Put one hand, let's do like this. Put one hand in your heart and the other hand on your belly. So one over the heart, one over your belly. And notice where your breath flows naturally. And with your next few breaths, gently guide your breath lower into your belly. Feel your belly expand and rise. So it rises, expands, and then it falls like, okay, so expands and then contract, or rise and fall. And do a few breaths and feel it, feel the expansion, okay, and then feel the contraction as well. Right? And this is your center, this is your truth. Now imagine your breath has a color What is the color of your breath tonight? So close your eyes, keep your eyes closed, and ask your higher self, ask your mind, what's the color of my breath tonight? And let it glow brighter as you inhale. So inhale and let it glow brighter. Let it shimmer as you exhale. So let it shimmer as you exhale. And this color is your life force. It's your prana moving through you with purpose. So feel it. Breathe in. Let it glow. And then let it shimmer when it comes out. Okay? All right. Now gently visualize a soft vortex of light behind you. A spiral of energy behind you. And this is your portal to your past. Okay, so feel it. Stay with that. Now I'll invite you with each breath out, release what no longer serves you. Anything from your past that's still present today. So let the image come, let your mind bring it forth, your higher self. Ask, show me what is from my past is holding me. And let go. If it's fear, let go of fear. If it's guilt, let go of the feeling of guilt. Judgment, let go. No judgment anymore, so let go. Breathe it out into the vortex. So see it like leaving your body through your breath and being sucked by the vortex that is just behind you. Sucking out all this negativity, all this past emotions from the past that's holding you back. Old stories, old doubts, limiting beliefs. They do not defy you anymore. So release them now. They do not defy you anymore. Let the vortex take them. Okay? Okay. So let them go. Yes. And with every exhale, you create a space for something new. And I invite you to say silently now, I release the past and I call my energy home. So you're making space for the new to come into your life. So I call my energy home. And now on your next inhale, breathe in your own power, your strength, your clarity. Imagine golden threads of light returning to you from every timeline, from every memory. So go back in time. It's not for you to feel, as I said, fear, guilt, judgment. They don't belong to you anymore. You're releasing them. But gather that energy, which is transmuted now into golden light, golden energy, and bring it forth to the present moment from every timeline. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And they return into you. Every memory, you are gathering all parts of yourself back into wholeness. Feel this golden light enter your chest, your heart, your core. You are powerful. You are ready. Now ahead of you, just in front of you, I invite you now to see a portal of light beginning to open. And this portal is open just ahead of you. And on the other side of the portal, you can see the most aligned version of you. A version that you wish to be aligned with your dreams, your purpose. Okay, so see it. You can see the you who lives on the other side and is living a life with purpose. And this version of you speaks of clarity. When it speaks, it opens its mouth, is with clarity. And this version of you trusts the intuition and follow the intuition. So it listens to the gut feeling, to your heart feeling, to your higher self, and trust it. Okay? And now I invite you to step through the portal. So step through it, go inside. And what do you see? So keep there, stay inside the portal. And what do you see? What do you feel? What is the feeling of being on the other side? Inside your version, your perfect version, a version that you dream to be. What does this version of you know? What knowledge is inside your version, your perfect version? So feel it, stay with that. Does it know something that you waited for a long time to remember? Does this version of you has a knowledge that you try to remember for a long time, and waiting, and you could not remember, but now you can see it clearly, this knowledge. So breathe it in. Say, I receive. Breathe in the knowledge. Let it fill your body like a wave. Now bring both your hands over your heart and whisper within, my light is the voice of the divine. Is our mantra for today. So my light is the voice of the divine. So one more time, my light is the voice of the divine. Now breathe. And now say to yourself, I am linked. I am glued, linked to my future self. She walks with me now. And feel this truth anchor in your heart. So let it anchor in your heart now. And know that with every breath, you can return here to this space, this alignment. So feel the anchors going deep in your heart and holding you there. All right. Now I'm gonna carry on. Since we started, I was sending some Reiki energy, so now I'm gonna intentionally send the energy now. So stay with your eyes closed, just receive. You can say silently, or you can say out loud, I receive. And receive the blessings. Okay. Carry on. You're gonna see receive, because the energy, since we started the live, I was sending Reiki energy already. So the energy is carry on flowing. But now I invite you to slowly start bringing your awareness back to your physical body. So wiggle your fingers, your toes, roll your shoulders gently. And when you're ready, open your eyes softly. And welcome back. And stay in this state. Don't let anything to distract you now. So stay feeling this peace. So remember, the full moon energy starts tomorrow. UK time is going to be 8:44 a.m. Okay. And remember, the energy of this moon, this full moon starting tomorrow, shows us that we can no longer shrink to fit old stories. So there's no space like trying to fit in old stories. Okay, so let the past go. Take, possession of your future version you've seen in the portal. So it's time for the new stories to come through. Now's the time to step forward, to expand, to illuminate. You are the light, you are the expansion, and your future is calling you. Okay? So stay in the moment a little bit more, just enjoy, let the music fill you. So beautiful. So how are you feeling? So whenever you watch this, if you want to leave a comment here, I would love to know how you're feeling. If you're feeling relaxed, if you are taking possession, are holding your new version, your new story, okay? And thank you for sharing this space with me tonight. I hope you felt the shift, the emotional release, the clarity, and the reconnection with your heart. And remember, the full moon tomorrow, it's a portal, okay? So it's tomorrow morning from 8:44 UK time. If you're somewhere else, do the calculations, okay, for your time zone. And use tonight's insight to set a powerful intention. If you feel like journaling, so do some journal, light a candle if you feel like. Speak your truth, okay? And if the meditation touches you, as I said before, feel free to share the live with somebody else that may need to feel some relaxation, receive some Reiki energy, okay? And that's it for today. I send you all my love. I hope you have a very nice week ahead. And if God, the universe, whoever you follow, what do you call God? How do you call God, the Creator? What name do you use? God, Creator, Jesus. What name do you use? Universe. So whatever you say, you call the Creator. So with the Creator's blessing, I hope I'll be here again next Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. UK time. If you can join us live, so please be my guest. And for now, it's just goodbye. So I hope you're well. So we're going to say bye, 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 bye. See you next week. Okay?